This is a big deal. With 3 states to go, the blue wall, as they like to call it, look at where we are. 262 to Trump, 232 for Harris. Even if we go back, by the way, and I told you I'd do this, go back and talk about Nevada for a second, put it in Trump's column. We won't do it now, but if we did, that get him to 268. He'd still be too short. This is why the blue wall is so critical. She needs to run all 3 just to keep this clear. Any one of those 3 in the blue wall goes to Trump. He wins. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. She needs to get all 3. This is important. Again, go back. Show someone this map as of right now. They might quibble a little here and there. I know the Dems feel bullish on Georgia and whatever. This is pretty much, I think, agreeable. This is why the blue wall, when they talk about it, is so critical. Let's get into the blue wall. Let's go to Wisconsin. If there's one state where I think of the 3, she's got the best chance, it's probably Wisconsin. Right now, she has a 49.2 lead to Trump's 48 in the Real Clear Politics average. So 1.2% lead for her. She has led in every poll in September. 2 out of the 3, she's over 50%, and Trump has never cracked 50%. That's why I say what I say about Wisconsin. Now, I've watched Ron Johnson come back, run beautiful campaigns. I watched Trump win it in 2016. I am not by any means saying that we are not going to win Wisconsin. I'm just saying where we are right now to give you a full and honest assessment of this election. In 2016, Trump won Wisconsin by 22,748 votes, 0.77. Stein got 31,000 votes, right? That was super helpful. Think about it. He won by 22,000. She got 31,000. In 2020, Biden won Wisconsin by 20,000 votes. The Green Party not on the ballot in 2020. That was decisive. Okay, let's be clear. The Greens made a difference. If the Green Party had been on the ballot in 2020, I think Trump would have won Wisconsin. Biden only won by 0.63. She is on the ballot this time. So this gives me hope. RFK is also, by the way, Michigan and not to get ahead of myself, but Michigan and Wisconsin, RFK still on the ballot. If there's one that I feel is better for Harris than any of the others, I'd say it's Wisconsin. But I'm telling you, I still get that little feeling that says that I wouldn't be surprised that Trump on election night pulls this one out. By the way, there is a Senate race there. Tammy Baldwin against Eric Hovde. We've had him on the show. It shows her up 50.6 to Hovde's 45.4. That's a 5.2 advantage to Baldwin. Last 3 polls, by the way, Baldwin up 8, 5, and 6. He's still got room. He's got money. He's got resources. He's running a good campaign. But, that's where that stands. So I'm going to put that one light blue for her. All right, Michigan. Harris right now, 48.3 to Trump, 47.6. That's a 0.7 RCP lead for Harris. The last 4 polls, she's up 1. He's up 1. 2 have it tied. My friends, this is going to be a barn burner. Michigan, I'm telling you, between all of the stuff there with the Teamsters, the electric vehicles and its impact on auto workers outside Detroit, Arab Americans pissed at her for her stance on Hamas. This is going to be tight. A brand new Signal poll out this week shows 47 for Trump, for her, and 46 for Trump. So 1 point there. I mean, this is unbelievable. In 2016, Trump won Michigan by 0.23, 10,704 votes. Stein, huge, 51,000 votes. That was critical. Jill Stein, 51,000 votes. Trump only winning the state by 10,704. In 2020, Biden won Michigan by 154,000. The Greens only got 13,000. RFK, as I said, still on the ballot here in Michigan. So is she. I'm telling you, this is a clear toss-up. This is a clear toss-up. In the Senate race there, by the way, Elise Slotkin is up 47.5 to Mike Rogers, former congressman from Michigan, former chairman of the Intelligence Committee. He's got 42.5. That's a 5-point lead. In the last 6 polls, going back through August, she has led every poll between 4 and 7 points publicly. So, again, that's why that Montana race that I mentioned is a big deal for the Senate, because right now, not doing too well in these other Senate races. All right. All roads lead back to Pennsylvania. Let's go to the Keystone State. 19 electoral votes. Real Clear Politics. Trump 48, Harris 47.8. That's a 0.2 advantage for Trump. The last 6 polls, Trump up 2, Harris up 3, and 3 ties. You cannot get closer than this. In 2016, Trump won Pennsylvania by 0.72, 44,292 votes. Stein, 49,000 votes, 0.81. That was clearly decisive, right? Pushed a bunch of those votes. I mean, not all of them. I mean, it would have been a very different race, wouldn't it have? She's clearly important there. In 2020, Biden won Pennsylvania by 1.6, 85,000 votes. And the Green Party, without her as the nominee, only got 1,282 votes. This is a big deal. She is on the ballot again in Pennsylvania. This is going to be crucial. Based on the polls that I'm seeing, the people that I'm talking to, I think Pennsylvania ends up going for Trump and decisive. So I'm just telling you, in the Senate race, by the way, Casey is currently up over Dave McCormick, who's running amazing ads, a fantastic textbook campaign. Casey 47.3 to McCormick's 43.8. That puts him up 3.5. He's been up consistently about 3.5, but McCormick's got a great team, great ads. I think that if Trump wins, McCormick wins. So I want to show you this real quick. Let's go, because I didn't shade Michigan. Shade it blue for me for a second, light blue. And let's just show you what happens. Look at this. If Michigan goes that way, this is it. It all comes down to Pennsylvania. You put Pennsylvania in the Harris column, she wins, right? You put that into the Harris wins, Pennsylvania, 276. If you put Pennsylvania into the Trump column, he wins with 281. Pennsylvania is going to be critical. And by the way, one quick note. And I just want to be clear, if Trump picks off any of those three, by the way, he wins. He doesn't have to do Pennsylvania. If he picks off Michigan or Wisconsin, it's a win either way. But I think it's going to come down to Pennsylvania. So this is huge. Real quick, go back a second. Give that Nevada 6 and keep PA with Harris. Just play this real quick for me. If you take Pennsylvania, put it in the Harris column, and switch Nevada to Trump. Okay, what does that get us right now? 270 for her, 268. Why does that matter? Go back to what we talked about, that second congressional district in Nebraska. You switch that, you're back to the 269 tie. This is huge. I mean, look at these scenarios, folks. Unbelievable how close this thing could come. But I'm telling you, the blue wall, there's a reason they call it the blue wall. Trump needs to have one crack and he wins. Don't let anyone kid you. Well, if you enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get more.